Oh, everything was fine. I actually did pass that exam. Did I tell you I passed the exam?
No. Oh my god, did you? Congratulations.
And I passed with merit, actually. I don't know how they do it in I nearly said America, I'm sorry. I don't know how they do it in the Netherlands, but over here there are like 3 ways to pass your music exam. You can just pass, you can pass with merit, which is better, obviously, or you can pass with distinction, which is the best of the 3 and gets you the most money from your parents. And yeah, I passed with merit. In fact, if you look at the report I got back on it, you'll find that not only did I pass with merit, but one of my pieces was only 1 mark away from being completely perfect.
That's great.
So I am quite proud of myself.
Smart ass.
I am a smart ass.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you're into that. Yeah, girl.
I'm into everything.
She is. Like, not to be indiscreet about anything, but she is. I can tell you from personal experience. Tied down to the bed.
It sounds like we have crazy sex like every so often. We don't. We're both virgins.
Yeah.
Truth.
The whole truth. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yep. That's how we roll.
Oh, well,
Goddamn.
at least we're honest.
We are honest. There
At
is
least
that.
we're not dicks. Like, at least we're not like, oh yeah, we have sex like all the time, and then completely brag about it, and then just.
And turn out to be massive fucking virgins. God. That would be embarrassing, actually. It's much more embarrassing to get caught out about stuff like that than to just be honest about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
You alright there? The quality of your audio has degraded somewhat.
Really?
No, it's alright again now.
Okay. Well, it's probably, I don't know, my connection in the corner of my room is kind of bad.
Why are you in the corner of your room?
Because that's where my bed is, and I'm lying on my bed. Because I'm sick. So that's...
Fair enough, I suppose. No, it does make sense. That is where you lie when you're sick.
I wanted to get up more, but my mother was like, no, stay in bed. And I'm like, fine.
Like, fine, just don't shoot me with the taser again. I'll stay where you want me to.
It wouldn't surprise me if my mother would shoot me with a taser.
Don't...
To keep me inside.
Don't tase me, bro!
No, I don't call my mother bro.
Don't tase me, bro! That was a meme. I'm sure that was a meme. I just don't know where it's from.
I don't think it was.
Don't tase me, bro. If you Google "don't tase me, bro," I bet you will find something about it, though.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure it was a thing once.
I'm gonna look it up.
Probably not a very good thing, but a thing nonetheless. Well, we've got a bit more cobblestone for building. This is a pretty chilled session of Minecraft, honestly. Have I missed it? Yeah, I have missed a bit of wood there. Oh, it's really high up. There we go.
Do not worry, my child. Everything will be fine.
I never do worry. But I don't...
Don't you worry, child.
Copyright claims!
Sorry.
It's okay, sing what you want. I don't actually care.
I'm not claiming that I own the song, right? So it should be probably the same thing.
I suppose. But you wouldn't be the one getting in trouble anyway.
No, it would be you, so I can do whatever I want. No, just
She loves screwing me. Both, like, physically and non-physically.
that's what you want them to think.
Yep.
Oh, right, that's
Ow. You know, Minecraft would be really cool in VR, actually. I have been thinking about VR quite a lot because Jacksepticeye has been doing an absolute bollock load of videos on it. Like, he recently got the Viva, you know, the Steam-based VR software by Valve. Ira probably doesn't know what Valve is, actually, now that I think about it. Do you, Ira?
People in VR, Skyrim. Awesome in VR.
Skyrim would be awesome in VR, actually. It would make me play it, I won't lie.
It would make me play it even more than I already do. And I already play it way too much.
Yeah, but that's my fault.
Yeah, well, no, not really. Like, I have phases. Like, I'll get addicted to Skyrim, and then I'll be addicted to it for months on end, and then suddenly I stop playing it for a couple of months, and then I get addicted again.
I must be honest, I'm the same way with anime. Like,
I'm always addicted to anime. Always.
I will occasionally watch something and really like it and basically become its biggest fan for the next few months, maybe. But it never lasts very long. Attack on Titan, I used to be a massive fan of Attack on Titan, right? All I would discuss is the ships, all I would discuss is theories and what... I once wrote a fanfiction actually, piece of fanfiction, about basically my entire high school friendship group and myself, as if we were...
In a fighting world?
Yes, as if we were Titan shifters.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was as much as I hesitate to say it was cool, as far as these kinds of things go, yes, it was cool, because we were all unique Titan shifters, right? We weren't just the armored Titan, colossal Titan, and female Titan over and over. You know Phyllis?
Yeah.
She was the only one of us who was on the side of humanity. She was the second coordinate, and her unique power, instead of being very hot, she was extremely cold.
That's cool.
And like she was, you know how they have stuff like, oh, this is the armored Titan and that is the female Titan and this is the colossal Titan. They have names like that.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was the Ice Queen Titan.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I must admit it was quite cool. Also, of all of the ones that I drew, she was my favourite one to draw, pretty much. Like, my one was basically the armoured Titan, but taken up to 11. Like, I had the ability to literally become invincible. Like, instead of having hardened muscle and stuff, like the armoured Titan does, I had literal armour plates. Like, my skin was sort of segmented. Well, no, I was basically a skinless Titan, you know? But I had armor plates that interlocked perfectly, and whenever I was in danger, I had the ability to sort of sink my weight a little bit and essentially lock down perfectly. And this rendered me completely immune, completely 100% immune to damage, like at all. I was invincible while I was like that, but I couldn't move. And eventually, the pressure of the steam underneath the armor and stuff would build up, and I would explode.
That's not good.
Well, I could hold it for like a few minutes straight, which was generally enough time for me to be enough of a distraction that my friends could get away or whatever, you know. Like, oh, let me think, what other types of Titan were there? My friend Aiden was like some kind of weird berserker Titan. I don't even know what we called him, actually, now that I think about it. Ow, you dickhead. Don't shoot at me, you prat. You fucking want some. He was this... he was a brilliant Titan. He was a complete nutter. And basically, his thing, his gimmick, was that he could crystallize his fingers, right? And his fingers would then act as perfect claws for tearing things apart. When is this fucking spider gonna die? There we go. Yoink! And you know, he was an absolute madman with it. His Titan was a berserker. I don't even think he had control over it when I think back. Oh, who do we have also? We had a tunneling Titan. Because we had a guy called Isaac. I've told you about Isaac too, actually. You haven't met him, though.
I've met Isaac a lot of times now.
Yeah.
And every time you ask me, have I told you about Isaac? Oh my god.
Yeah, Isaac's pretty cool. And his Titan was the burrowing Titan. It literally made tunnels and stuff.
That's cool.
And it was used to basically just completely pass through the walls and stuff. It was pretty awesome. We also had a rolling Titan.
Rolling Titan?
Like a Titan with blades built into... Well, I say her, but Jasiendi identifies as a guy, so his spine. Sorry, Jazz.
Is he transgender, or...?
I think so. I actually think Jazz sort of leans towards agender, but identifies more with male. I'm not sure, and I don't want to take liberties with it, kind of, because Jazz is pretty cool. Like, Jazz is actually a bit too chill for me, but
I think you've told me about him before.
yeah, maybe, probably actually. Jazz is a pretty cool guy. And like, Jazz was the one to turn against us, actually, I think. Which ended up resulting in, like, the rest of us turning last minute, except for a few. Oh, who were the other ones? We had a cat Titan. We had a cat Titan.
Cat Titan?
And this Titan's perk was that it was insanely agile. Like, it was a gymnast, and it could crystallize the tip of its tail to use as a whip. It was meant to... And here's the thing, right? On top of that, we had another two Titans called the Twin Titans.
Twin Titan?
I don't even remember what their special abilities were, because I never really got that far with it. If I find it, I will show you. And you too, YouTube, if you like. And here's the plot line. Annie, Reiner and Bertolt, spoilers, are Titan Team 1. They are sent to start wiping out humanity. We, us 5, are Titan Team 2. We are sent to wipe out humanity if they fail, and wipe them out. Like, we're a cleanup crew almost. And they aren't told about us. They have no idea.
That's pretty cool, actually.
The next two Titans, the Twin Titans, are a team of Titans sent to kill us if we fail. And they're not designed to wipe out humanity, right? They are designed purely for killing Titans. They have a bunch of abilities related to using Titans against us. It's really cool, because we designed all of them with, like, this in mind. And then, of course, we had Phyllis, who, well, was basically the second coordinate. She was like Eren and did not know she was a shifter. It was really cool, actually. I wish I
had an entire friend group in real life who were also fan of Attack on Titan. Because I only have, like, friends on Tumblr who, like, are really fangirl about Attack on Titan.
God, yeah. Oh, well, you know.
We're not really that much into Attack on Titan anymore, which really sucks. Can I do it again?
I'm kind of into it. It's mostly that I got to the end of what there was, and then sort of didn't go back.
You really need to catch up with the manga. It's so exciting. And there's this really big fight in Shina, and it's so cool.
Maybe.
But my heart is breaking so much, because I really... Okay, spoilers. Well, not huge spoilers if you haven't caught up with the manga. But I like Reiner, Bertolt, and Annie, and I feel so sorry for them, because you know they feel so guilty for what they've done. But for some reason, they are still so determined to carry out their mission, and I'm so curious why they are so determined and why they truly seem to think that humanity is evil.
Well, let's be completely honest. We haven't made a good case for ourselves, have we?
No, it's true, but like in the Attack on Titan world, like in the real world, I wouldn't understand them, but
Humanity in the Attack on Titan world also hasn't made a terribly good case for themselves.
okay, that's true. Well, they're drawn like a Rice family.
Yep. Yep.
Still, I mean, yeah, I just feel very curious about it, and they're so, like, the Servicorps are so determined on killing them, and they are so determined to kill the Servicorps. Like,
And someone's gonna kill someone, you know, it's...
I can really feel that a major character is about to die, and I'm like, oh my god, please no. I'm just so attached to the character already, and it's not a good thing to be attached to any character in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, that's like getting attached to a
Oh,
character in
that's
Game of
right.
Thrones. The minute you do, George R.R. Martin like has a psychic realization that you like them, and just he writes their
It's
name
not
down in
as
a
well,
list.
Because as soon as I started, spoiler, as soon as I started to like Kenny, that he
Yeah.
kills him off. Like, why? Why?
I really didn't like that actually. I thought Kenny had a lot more use to him.
Me too. I really wanted him to like, I don't know, I really wanted him to rekindle his relationship with Levi, and maybe he could teach Levi even more, and give him some more background information about the Ackerman family.
Alright, okay, but be real. Levi would never love him again. If he
I
ever
don't know
loved
that
him.
actually, because Levi did seem sad to find him. He did seem worried about him when he found him.
I think Levi was a lot more sad about what Kenny had become.
Probably.
I
But
don't-
I don't know, for some reason I do sorry, I still do feel like Levi would have listened, at least listened to Kenny if he would have wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, I think Levi would have listened, but I don't think he would have ever loved him again.
Well, no, I don't think he'd be like, hey, raise me again, live together with me again. I don't
No,
think
but I don't think he could forgive him. Oh dear.
maybe not, but still.
I just
I feel
fell.
like Kenny, he could have
into a
been,
fucking...
he could have, I don't know, he could have played such a more bigger and really interesting part in the plot regarding the Ackerman family. Because we still know so very little about the Ackerman family, but we do know that they have been very important in the history of the Attack on Titan universe.
And actually, all things considered, now that Kenny's dead, we're unlikely to ever know. But would
I
you
don't think so. I do think we're going to find out eventually.
would you like to know what the plotline was for the fic I was writing? Because I've remembered it.
What?
Would you like to know what the actual plot was for this fiction I was writing?
Sure.
Oh, my character's starving to death. I just hope I don't get spotted by skeletons. Basically, I've told you there were 3 teams of Titans sent.
Yeah.
And it was this, believe it or not, I really hated Hajime Isayama at this point, because he'd just killed Petra. Spoilers!
Oh, you were at that. Well, if you've seen the anime, then this is not a spoiler.
No, well, yeah, but because I really liked Petra and Levi. They were my big ship. I really liked it. Petra seemed like one of the few people who could keep Levi not depressed, almost.
I felt like she was one of the only people who really understood Levi's character.
Yeah,
Like, she understood that he was cranky, like that he was really, scary looking, but on the inside he was really like a clean, like on the inside he was soft, like she had told Eren.
Yeah, basically. Sorry, bunnies, I'm gonna have to kill you and cook your flesh because I'm starving to death.
Was Hanali in love with Levi?
Yes. Now, in fact, I really ship them because of this. There are loads of people who seem to think that Levi is super gay for Eren or Erwin, and I could understand for Erwin, never for Eren. They seem to think...
I like all ships in Attack on Titan.
They think he's like super gay, but no, I actually think that when her dad was all about, oh hey,
That
you
she was
know,
ready to devote her life to. What did he mean with that?
marriage. He
Yeah, I think
absolutely meant marriage.
That kind of made me think, were they engaged?
In the English dub, he actually says marriage.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not sure she's ready for marriage. Those were his words. His exact words.
But some were saying that she was either engaged to Levi or to Ulo.
Yeah. I can understand why they would say this.
Well, Uro very obviously had a crush on Petra. That was
Yeah, and I gotta say, I don't think she didn't return the affection, right? I think she totally did. However, I think she returned it for Levi a lot more. I think Levi was like her one and only.